It's not the horsepower. It's not the range. The real shocker about the 2025 Audi Q4 e-tron in bright red is what happens when you let go of the wheel. And no, it's not what you think. Welcome back to the channel where machines meet meaning. We go beyond surface-level specs and get into the soul of the vehicle, what it's like to live with, drive, and depend on. And today, we're talking about a compact luxury SUV that's stepping out of the shadows, boldly, electrically, in an unmistakable bright red. The 2025 Audi Q4 e-tron isn't just another premium EV in a sea of minimalist monochromes. This one's wearing a color Audi calls Progress Red, and it does more than just pop in the sunlight. It transforms the Q4 from quiet contender to head-turning statement. It's a hue that harks back to Audi's rally-bred heritage, but drapes it over a thoroughly modern EV form. Now let's talk design. Up front, Audi's signature single-frame grille, now solid, since cooling needs are minimal, anchors a sharp, aerodynamic nose. New digital OLED taillights at the rear offer customizable light signatures, a detail that feels almost sci-fi but is available now. This isn't concept fluff. It's production reality. The stance is athletic. The proportions taut. It's not aggressive in ways some EVs try to be. It's confident, composed, and unmistakably Audi. Underneath that bold styling is the VW Group's MEB platform, shared with the ID.4, but Audi's version is tuned very differently. The 2025 Q4 e-tron comes in both rear-wheel drive and dual-motor quattro variants. The dual-motor model delivers 335 horsepower, more than enough for brisk city getaways and highway overtakes. It'll do 0 to 60 in under 5.5 seconds, but more importantly, it delivers that performance with grace, not drama. Range? Up to 325 miles on the latest 82 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Thanks to software optimizations and reduced rolling resistance from new low-drag 21-inch wheels. And when you do need to charge, Audi's 175 kilowatts DC fast charging capability gets you from 10% to 80% in just 28 minutes. That's coffee and a snack territory, not wait for an hour territory. Step inside, and the experience elevates even further. The cabin is a masterclass in modern luxury. Materials are sustainably sourced, but it doesn't feel Spartan. There's warmth in the recycled microfibers, sophistication in the contrast stitching, and a real sense of driver-first layout. The 11.6-inch center display is snappy, logically laid out, and flanked by haptic controls that, surprisingly, feel intuitive. Audi's virtual cockpit returns, of course, now with EV-specific graphics that show everything from reg and braking intensity to real-time range mapping based on topography. And here's the kicker. The 2025 Q4 e-tron now features Audi's next-gen driver assistance suite. That teaser from earlier? When you let go of the wheel, this isn't just adaptive cruise. This is hands-free lane changing, intelligent navigation-based speed control, and predictive cornering assist. In short, it's one of the most advanced semi-autonomous systems in this segment. And yes, it's finally available in the Q4, putting it firmly ahead of many so-called rivals. On the road, the Q4 is quiet, but not numb. The steering is light yet precise, and the chassis has been retuned for 2025 to offer better body control in corners. It's not tried to be a sports SUV, but the new dynamic dampers give it the composure of one. It glides in the city, holds steady at speed, and never feels jittery over rough patches. Audi's engineers have done what they do best, refine without diluting. This bright red Q4 e-tron might just be the boldest move Audi's made in the EV space so far. Not because it shouts louder, but because it listens better. To drivers, to market feedback, to what real EV ownership should feel like. And the result is a crossover that doesn't need to shout to be heard, but chooses to, anyway, in a voice as vivid as its paint. So, would you take the keys to a Progress Red Q4 e-tron? Does this all-electric Audi finally hit the sweet spot between style, substance, and smarts? Let us know in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, insightful, or even a little provocative, give us a like, subscribe for more real-world car journalism, and share it with anyone who thinks electric can be exciting. Because here we know better.